Hello, everyone. We've got Elle Hunter from Element Redesign on the line here on the Zoom call today. Elle, welcome to the call. And we're talking about things people can do right now to their homes to get ready to put their home on the market.
Yeah, great topic. And thanks for the invite, Mitch. I appreciate it. So some great tips would be to, I'm sure everyone's heard about decluttering. However, I don't want you to declutter it to the point that it's clinical looking. We still want to have some emotional pull into your home, which makes it a little bit warm and fuzzy. And a lot of people think that you can look past their stuff, meaning whoever sees your home can look past your stuff and therefore you don't really need to clean up too much. But 90% of people cannot see past things. So we want to make it as easy as possible for you to sell the house and as quickly as possible and for the most money.
So is there a strategy? Should we start kind of in the garage? Should we start in the are there rooms you need to pay more attention to decluttering than other rooms, Elle?
The main rooms, the main living areas are quite key, in particular kitchens and bathrooms. So actually the garage, probably the last thing if you want to start in some type of priority, which is a great question. The kitchen and the bathrooms are very key, and the master bedrooms. So those areas I would really focus on.
I had a listing appointment a couple of days ago, Elle, and the house was certainly very full. A couple of kids in the house, a lot of toys. Opening up the closets were full. I recommended to them that they basically start moving out. In other words, like either get a pod or rent a storage unit, but literally, really start moving a lot of that extra stuff, the storage that they had in the closets, those kind of things. At what point do you suggest that someone either get a pod for the driveway or move things off site?
Yeah, that's always a good point to bring up. I know for the pictures, looking inside of closets aren't a prerequisite. So but when the time comes for people to look in the closets, which they will at one point, because storage is always at a premium. So I don't expect people to 100% clean out their closets. I think people coming in realize it's an occupied space. Families live there. But I usually ask them to try to declutter about 75% of it, especially if there's seasonal things. Then get rid of those. But you want to clean up the place as much as possible. So definitely a pod does come into effect at some point. Again, depending how much stuff they have in the house.
And if there isn't anything in the house, you can come in and stage the whole house from scratch. For example, if you have you've already moved out, or you have maybe somebody's passed away and it's an empty home, how does that work, that service?
Yeah. We have access to a full inventory of items, everything from couches right down to a wine glass. So we would come in and literally stage your house, and we could set it up to the best way that makes sense for your architecture, best sense for the demographic that's going to be there. We coordinate the items, we pick the items that make sense for your home. So it's customized for that. So it's not a cookie cutter look. It's, like I said, it's customized for your particular home and what makes sense in that area.
Well, that's great. Well, Elle, I'll put your contact information below this YouTube video. And I thank you very much for joining us on the Zoom call today. And best of luck to you. And we'll certainly reach out to you if we need some help with any listings. Thank you.
Great. Thanks again, Mitch.